Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Felix Day channel. My name is Charl, also known as Charl. That's all I go by, really. And some I've been called by some four-letter words as well, but I don't want this video age restricted, so let's just stick with Charl. I'm one of this musical project called Felix Day, and I'm joined tonight by the other half, Chantelle. Welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
just busy, but we need to make more videos. We
we
need
do.
to.
It's been a hot fucking minute. And we don't have a sponsor and we're too small to be monetized, so it's fine if I say fuck in the first 30 seconds of the video. It really doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be saying fuck probably a number, a myriad of times, a plethora of times throughout this video.
Sorry,
Um,
those are my dogs.
no problem, no
Thank you.
problem. It's all good. Um, yeah, so like I said, it's been a hot minute, and we just thought, what better reason to record a video together, to get together a little bit, at least digitally, than to talk about the new album. And of course, we will be sharing some guilty pleasure songs. Um,
Yeah, we
and
haven't done
yeah,
one of those in a while.
yeah, I've got some bangers that I'm excited to share. But first, the new album is out, at least as far as YouTube and Spotify goes. It's still not on Apple Music, unfortunately. It'll still take another day or two, but it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, so the new album is called The Devil Made Me Do It. It's a versatile album. It's a big album. It's like fucking 17 tracks. So we won't do a track by track, or we'll be here all goddamn night. But
But
it's
it's a good album. I
yeah,
think it's
I think
one
it
of the
is.
best.
I agree. I agree. I'm very proud of what we've done with it. It's a very doom-laden album. It's got a bit of a doom vibe. Not all of it, but a lot of it has a lot of doom influences. I think like low and slow and sludgy kind of atmosphere, ambience that it creates. Um, yeah, challenging album, I think, to write, to produce, to and probably to listen to as well. In terms of my
But the feedback
contribution,
has been good.
it has been good so far. It's only been out a couple of days, but so far people seem to be liking it, which I'm very happy about.
Mm.
I'll speak very briefly, I think, about my contributions to the album because it's not really that that interesting or that surprising. I write about the same shit all the time: depression, drugs, and quasi devil worship. Those are the three things that I'm known for and that I know to write about. So there's a few standout ones that are like really fucking melancholy. I think Halo, and then the album closer, the goodbye song. um they're very, very heavy, but in a different way. They lyrically and thematically they're heavy. A lot of the songs I wrote before I started recovery, and some of them I wrote in recovery, so there's that genesis, I suppose, that one can see. But yeah, that's what I can say about it. But let's talk about your contributions. Monsters and Vermins is Us, with the album being called The Devil Made Me Do It. What did the devil make you do? What what
Okay, so
Yeah, tell me
for me,
about.
Monsters,
Yeah.
um, I'm quite anti-bully, as you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
I was bullied quite badly.
Yeah.
And Monsters is about how it makes you feel afterwards and the long-term effect of it.
Sure.
I mean, you could sit with the anger and resentment 40 years later, and
Yeah,
they've carried
yeah.
on with their lives.
Yeah.
And yeah, you sit and you still remember that feeling you got, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what Monsters is about.
Okay.
Um, Vermin is like how we are destroying the planet and how we are
Yeah.
destroying and keep using up and not giving back. You know,
Yeah.
that type of, I think we are vermin if we just
Yeah.
take it,
Yeah,
you know.
I agree with you. I think that song would be very much at home on like a Gojira album because that's their whole vibe is the whole eco warrior thing, which is, I think it's more relevant than ever. We do
It is.
uh, and
And I'm
we
not saying everyone should be vegan or anything
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no, fuck, no, definitely not. The other day I had three steaks throughout the day. That's grotesque. I mean, that's not even
Sounds
fucking
good though.
that should be criminal. Yeah. In terms of monsters, yeah, bullying, and resentment. Actually, it's part of the Narcotics Anonymous program. Step 4 is sort of about resentment. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not on that step yet, but yeah, it's weird, my psychologist gave me this task of sort of creating or categorizing uh, the different traumas I've experienced throughout my life. And there are two specific names and faces that come up. But it's weird. I don't carry resentment towards them because it's almost the trauma is so big that I almost, divorced myself from it, and that they sort of just exist as ghosts in my life, like they didn't really exist.
Yeah.
um which is
But what
fucked
if you
up.
had to see them again, you know?
Yeah,
How would
I don't know if I will. I mean, it's been 20, 25 years. I don't know where these people are, and I don't really care. I don't even wish anything bad happen or any ill will oh, well, yes, of course I harbor ill will towards them, and certainly I hope that justice was at least served for the things that happened, because it was criminal. In a very literal sense, it was criminal. But anyway, moving away from that, um and yeah, before we get into our guilty pleasure songs, and I am really excited. I just had to go back in our catalog, in our archive of videos that we've made on this, in that sort of segment or that series, to just make sure I don't share, the same ones I've done before. But turns out I have an infinite supply of those.
you do? Actually, I've caught a few of yours and saved it to my like list
Yeah,
because it's
no, for sure.
what it is.
And I mean, the songs that I'll share tonight, all three of them I fucking love. I think they're amazing, but they're all guilty pleasure songs. They're not, I won't necessarily, admit to listening to them, at least not to all of them, you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I mean, our tradition has been for you to start the sharing, so you're welcome to do so. You're welcome to send me a first one. Just a disclaimer for everyone watching this video: we're trying something just a little bit new. In terms of how we're going to present each other's songs. And ironically, the way that we're going to present it is probably going to lead to, to copyright claims, but it's whatever. Whatever. Okay.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Okay. I've got your first one. Um, let's see. First of all, I'm not signed in, so I'm getting an ad. Okay. Okay. So I am going to share my screen. Uh, oh boy. Okay. I can already see what's happening here, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay. And share sound. Can you see what's happening here?
Nope. There we go. I can see it.
Okay. So I'm gonna start playing a little bit, just enough for us not to get fucked by copyright.
Yo, yes, Vince was I, bro.
Yeah. And I know this one. All right. So what we just
I'd be very upset if we get copyright on that one.
yeah, ugh, look, no, and it's fine. Copyright claims are okay. It just means you can't monetize the video. It's just you never want a copyright strike because that affects the
Yeah.
channel. But we don't get those. So
Yeah.
what we were just exposed to was Lofi with Boss Funny Plaas. Um, so my thoughts. So I do know that song and I do like it. I really do. Lofi has sort of the first time that I got any sort of exposure to him was via that Doof Doof video by Saint Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's a cool artist. I think he's very talented. He's sort of carved out his own niche. I don't know who to compare him to. Maybe like a little bit of early Jack Barrow, maybe. Uh,
Maybe, but he's
yeah,
got his own, you know.
yeah, he's his own brand. He's sort of risen alongside other guys, sort of in that niche, like I guess like early B, whom I'm also a huge fan of. Um, so yeah, guilty pleasures,
Yeah. It's quite
maybe
fun. His music's quite
it is. It's
of
up.
dance, you know.
It is. It's very upbeat and it's very, it's generally I don't know a lot of his other stuff. I don't know if he's written anything like a little more serious, but this, at least as far as like the Afrikaner culture goes, I think this is party music, this is feel good music. It's something to
Yeah.
shake your ass to kind
Yeah.
of vibes. Um, so yeah, cool. That was your first guilty pleasure song. I will now proceed to share mine, but I need to add a disclaimer for this song first. So the band who performs it is not a cringe band. In fact, I fucking love them. They're like probably one of my favorite bands at the moment. And when they are cheesy and when they are cringe, it's by design and it's intentional. So this song is a cover, and the cover is a banger. It's just the source material is very cringe. But I'm gonna send it to you. I think you're gonna appreciate it.
Okay.
Guys, so I'm gonna share the link via WhatsApp with you. Oof, fuck. Sorry, I don't know what I just did. Um, okay, there we go.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Let me share my stuff. There we go.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
okay. I'll tell you when. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look, it's rough. It's rough.
I remember this band.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So,
Way better than the original.
yeah. So, what I appreciate about this band, you'll remember, and the reason that you probably remember them is at some stage, I one of my guilty pleasure songs was Dragastia Dente by Ozone.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they
Okay.
they cover that as well. Now I have respect for this band because I mean they're German, they're from Germany. So for Dragas the Dente, they had to learn, I think it's either Moldovan or Romanian. And for this song, obviously they needed to learn Korean. So
Yeah.
that is quite
Wow.
something. But
It
yeah,
is. And the way they do it is amazing.
yeah, I also just think it's something very light-hearted. So
Yeah.
I mean, we all need just it can't all be darkness, man. I like
No.
nowadays I prefer to like pour my fucking darkness into the music I write. And sometimes I want the music I consume, I need to just be a little bit more light-hearted.
Yeah. You need it sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to share your second one with me.
Okay, this one's gonna hurt.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Okay, let's see. All right. Sorry. Again, we're just going through an ad that I will edit out. Good. You can see my screen.
Just going to see it.
Go, let's go.
I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, 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 don't prove I'm
Sure. I don't know.
Didn't expect one.
I don't know what it's like. It did something for me at some level. I don't know. You know.
Go listen to the whole thing. I think
Yeah.
what because we listen to lyrics as well
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
exactly it. Yeah.
Yes, it's about, and I've been in that position before where you had someone in your life, but they're
Yeah.
actually quite embarrassing to the outside world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you just want them to not be
Yeah.
so themselves, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I think, and I'm being dead serious. I think that's the experience a lot of people probably have had with me because I look a certain way and I
Yes.
present myself a certain way, and then when people get to know me, they start to realize, okay, this is just a persona. It's like I was saying to someone the other day, like for me, it's just like, and these are like type of negative lyrics, you know. For me, every day is Halloween, you know. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
just who you are.
it is.
But
It's just
sometimes you get those people that are just
yeah.
bad,
So
like awful people.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah,
But yeah, that little bit, and I will listen to it in depth, you know, at another stage. But I mean, it obviously tells a bit of a story.
yeah, it does.
In terms of genre, I don't know. I didn't listen enough to it.
No,
I mean,
it's radio music, so
it's
that's why it's guilty.
yeah, I get it, and that's fine. You know, it's perfectly fine. I enjoy it. I can fuck with it totally. No,
Now it's your turn.
yeah, yeah. It's my turn, and you cannot minimum. Sorry, fucking Zoom telling me the business. Yeah, fucking Zoom. Okay, so this next one. Yes, I don't know what to say about this, man. I don't know why I even like it. Again, like massive respect for the artist. It's obviously not my kind of music. It's definitely not your kind of music, but when I'm in a certain mood, I can listen to it and I and shed a tear, shed several tears. I don't think you're ready, but yeah,
Okay, let's
I'll
see what
do
it's about.
it. I can't wait.
Uh, share. Okay, can you
Hey,
see?
yep.
I took the supermarket flowers from the
Sure.
windowsill.
Hectic.
Holy shit.
Through the day old tea from the cup. Packed up the photo album Matthew had made. Memories, but mom, there's a tear every time that I blink.
Yo.
Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up. I know a
Okay.
heart that's broke is a heart that's.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that was
thoughts?
interesting. I like Ed Sheeran's voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not about his music, but I can appreciate a good voice, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. 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 Look, that song is quintessentially a fucking tearjerker, obviously. I think, as I
Yeah.
understand from what I've heard, like the lyrics, if I listen to it, it sounds like it's about his mom, but apparently it's about his grandmother that died. But
Oh,
there
okay.
are just some lyrics that fucking hit hard, man. Like he sings, like the chorus. I'm not sure if it's the bridge or the chorus. He sings, "Hallelujah, you are an angel in the shape of my mom." Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go listen to that one because
Yeah,
I like deep things, you know?
it's one of those songs that give you goosebumps, you know.
Yeah. I can
So
appreciate that.
yeah, so I put it on a playlist if I really just want to fucking bawl my eyes out, you know, because sometimes I need to do that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, over to your third and final offering.
Okay, this one's a bit, it's not as bad, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you might know it.
Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see. Share and share. Let me know if you can see.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. Definitely already the most 80s video I've seen.
Come over here.
Wow.
Centuries yesterday.
Oh yeah.
You can care all you want. Okay, so slide.
Yeah, so very quintessentially fucking 80s. I mean, I know In Excess. I'm sure I know this song. Yeah, you know, they were a very influential band back in the day. I mean, sadly, a lot of it is remembered, or a lot of the band is remembered for the way in which Michael Hutchinson died. Um,
Yep.
you know, I know if I'm not mistaken, U2, and I'm gonna go on record here, and I'm sorry to the millions, literal millions of U2 fans. I fucking hate U2, but I know they have a song that's about Michael Hutchinson, and I think it's quite an emotional one. I don't know if if Michael Hutchinson was friends with Bono. I don't know. It would be a weird intersection of people. But
Yeah.
yeah, that
I'm
was
going again.
yeah. So that was In Excess with Need You Tonight. Um
Yes.
yes.
And yeah, I think it's just the 80s was a good time in
It
music to
it was
me.
a good time in music. It was good. I think the 80s are like it's probably like one of the most iconic eras, which is why so many like series and movies nowadays try to capture that sort of aesthetic of the 80s. Because you know you and I were both born in the 80s, so I think so. Were you born in the 80s? Okay.
Yes. Yes, I
Okay, cool.
was.
All right, cool. Right, now my final one. It is insane. I don't know how this happened. I don't know why I like the song. I don't know if the guy has any other songs, but it is something you might imagine hearing in like a pub in maybe like Brockpan or something. So
Shit.
yeah, look, this is gonna be the friendship ender, I feel like. But all right,
Can't be.
I'm going to share it. Uh, all right, all right. Let's do this. Let's get thick into the weeds.
Oh dear. What the hell is
Yeah.
this? Okay.
Yes, this is wild.
Okay, tell me when you can see.
Okay, almost. Yeah, I can see. Woo! Zo is.
Oei.
Wow. And the thing is, when that chorus comes in, I just want to fucking sing along, man. I know that was the wild card. That was the wild card. And I haven't seen the video in a long time. I have like the song on my playlist, but the video is epic. I think it is so cool.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. It looks like
Yeah, I
something
mean,
I'd
it
like.
is what it is. Maybe your mom would enjoy it. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check out if I can find anything else from him as well.
Yeah. I think like he's obviously was a bit of a one-hit wonder, and even this one hit probably wasn't that much of a hit, unfortunately. Which,
We come across weird stuff sometimes.
yeah. Sure. With those, did we both do 3 songs? Eh?
Yes, we did.
Sure, that's wild. Yeah, this was an interesting one. We had again an eclectic mix. We had a smorgasbord. We had a mixed bag of from sort of radio friendly, I guess I don't know what to call that genre, to very 80s campy stuff, to Afrikaans cringe, to up and coming South African rappers, to fucking mega superstar Ed Sheeran,
Yeah, that's a wild mix.
Yeah, it's a wild mix, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Maybe in closing, let's. I just want to encourage people again. Go listen to the new album, "The Devil Made Me Do It." I will post the links, and I will update the links once it's out on Apple Music, which I imagine would be within the next day or two. I don't know. But it
And
is.
please comment. We enjoy the comments
We do.
and the interaction.
Absolutely. There was the one comment that I personally enjoyed the most was on the song "Choose," where someone said someone's going to hell for this, and I thought, well, then we're fucking doing something right.
Yes, exactly.
Um,
And then someone who sent it to their aunt.
yes. Oh,
There,
the guy who said he was going to send it to his evangelical aunt. Yes, and it was the comment was actually in Spanish. I just hit the translate button.
that's
So
amazing.
we have some Espanol fans out there, which is awesome. Muchas gracias for that.
And keep commenting. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really strong album. It's probably, my favorite. Maybe I mean, it's hard to choose a favorite. I have a least favorite album of and rest assured it's one where you weren't part of the project yet, and that is Low Gods. I think it's a fucking low tier album. There was 1 or 2 good songs on it, but I was too hasty in getting it out. So you can still listen to it, but
Yeah.
not my
But
favorite.
this one, to me, it just keeps getting better. Bloomlier's
Yeah,
song was its
absolutely.
own big
Yeah,
thing, and this
yeah,
one was very good.
yeah, exactly.
It
And
keeps
this
getting better.
exactly, we keep evolving as artists, and yeah, let's keep at it. And I fucking am stressing a lot because I don't know if I end this meeting, I hope it automatically saves the recording. I'm sure it will.
It should.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
will. It will. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Let's try and maybe make this at least a weekly or a fortnightly thing. Let's
Yeah.
keep hitting them with that fucking cheese until everybody develops lactose intolerance.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah, cool. Well, good seeing everybody, and catch you in the next one.
Yep.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.